What's going on, boys and girls? You want to hear something funny? The Cardinals are going to make the playoffs this year. Not funny enough? Okay, here's something even funnier. Vanderbilt will beat Tennessee this Saturday. Now, those are two things that probably are not going to happen. Uh, Something else that's probably not going to happen is another school taking Butch Jones from Tennessee. That was actually a topic today on one of the sports talk shows that I listened to. I missed how they got started talking about that, but basically, I think it was Brent Hubbs was talking about it, and I probably wasn't Brent. Anyway, whoever mentioned that that wandering eyes, that Butch and most coaches always have wandering eyes, and would entertain any offers from other institutions. Now, being a Tennessee fan, I personally think that the job at Tennessee is, a top tier job. Is it as prestigious of a job as, say, Southern Cal or Notre Dame? Probably not to most people, but to Tennessee fans it is. And how would coaches look at it? I would think, even though Butch Jones is full of more cliches and coach speak than any coach I've ever heard in my 50 years on this planet, almost 50 in January, even he can't, I totally went blank right there. Jesus. Yeah, you wait till you get 50. Even Butch Jones is going to entertain offers from other institutions should they come calling in the off season. Now, again, I don't know how this conversation got started on the radio. It's really absurd to me to think that, first of all, to think that any college that is perceived to be a better job than Tennessee would even come calling on Butch Jones. We're talking about Texas, LSU, Notre Dame. There's three jobs right there that could very well be open after this football season. And I don't think Texas would be interested in Butch Jones. I don't think LSU would be interested in Butch Jones. And I certainly don't think Notre Dame would. But if by some odd occurrence they should show an interest in Butch Jones, you have to think that the man would, would listen, at least. I mean, you'd be an idiot not to. That said, I really don't think that's a concern for any Tennessee fan out there worried that we could lose Butch Jones, or any fan of any other major college team that's worried that Butch Jones could end up somehow being their coach. And given his first 4 years here, I wouldn't blame anybody for hoping and praying that Butch Jones didn't become their coach. Is he the guy? Who knows? He has definitely in 4 years helped elevate the Tennessee program back to some semblance of prominence. Even though this year, in my opinion, I'm not going to call it a failure, but that is a big topic of discussion, in talk shows around here. Is this season a failure? And who knows? There's still 2 games left to be played. Vanderbilt Saturday, which should be a Tennessee win, although there are some Tennessee fans actually worried about this game. And a couple of Tennessee fans I've even heard say that they think we will lose this game. When it all comes down to it, in the end, it's still Vandy, and it's still Tennessee. And in my lifetime, that pretty much means that regardless of how things are going at the current time, there's a pretty good chance that Tennessee's going to win this damn game. And, save for the couple of losses we had to Vandy when Franklin was at Vandy. I don't think Mason is near the coach that Franklin is. Now, should the Tennessee job ever become open and James Franklin was available, would I want him as my coach at Tennessee? Yeah. Hated him when he was at Vandy, but it's kind of like Nick Saban. Everybody hates him while he's at Alabama, but they damn sure like to have him as their coach. And no, I'm not comparing Franklin to Saban. I'm just saying, So anyway, chew that up, Tennessee fans, and digest it, and then tell me what you think in the comments. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Hope you have a great one. And be thankful. Be thankful for anything and everything in your life. It can always be worse. Trust me.